Okay. Welcome to another episode of The Talk Podcast, where I talk to my buddies about memories or whatever the fuck we want to talk about. This is an episode I've been eagerly awaiting to record, mainly because of how legendary this group is. In middle school, I had a group of 5 people. They were called the Five. We were called the Five. That's our faction name. Only 3 of us can be here tonight to film this. The other 2, I guess, have something coming up. So, shout out to Kwame and Daniel before we get this thing started, because we don't want to miss them out. But tonight, I have Eric.
What's up?
And I have Mikey.
All
right, guys. So where the hell do we start?
I don't know.
We have so much to talk about. It could probably be 3 parts, at least. So, I'll go across the table and I'll ask Eric first. What is your favorite memory of the 5?
Literally, when we stole Kit Kats.
Okay. I'll get into that in a minute. Mikey, what's your favorite moment of the 5, man?
Favorite moment of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Gotta be either computer time or lunch.
Oh yeah, those could be
It's
2.
been-
Huh?
Hmm?
Never mind. That could be 2 very long topics of itself. So let's just start with the broader topic. Let's start with Miss Hancock.
Best math teacher ever.
She went through so much hell with us.
I mean, hey, she put up with it. Good for her.
She put up with each. She put up with each and every single one of us. We were all so horrible to her, especially Daniel. Daniel was the ringleader of our group.
I mean, yeah.
We were all just following him. Fucking Christ. I shout out to Miss Hancock. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you were able to recover from probably the PTSD you've experienced.
It was 5.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about what Eric brought up. Kit Kats. So, to put that into context, in Miss Hancock's class, she offered out Kit Kats if we did good in like a certain assignment or whatever. I remember Daniel and them would steal the Kit Kats without even earning them.
Dude, we just walk back there and just like open the drawer and like wait till she's not looking and just grab it and just run away. Like grab like 4 of them and just like shove them in our pockets and just run back to our desk and just nibble on them and eat them.
It was brutal. She didn't deserve that.
I think eventually she did catch it and she was like, "All right, no, you're done. You're done."
But yet then again, what's the great boy in the scumbag?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear him?
No.
Mikey, repeat it.
I said, get that from what 7th grade boy isn't a...
What 7th grade boy isn't an idiot or an asshole or whatever?
It wasn't that all 5 of us anyway. We're all fucking stupid.
But see, out of the 5 of us, you were the most tame.
Because I didn't give a shit. I didn't care.
And then fucking Daniel and me were probably the worst.
You just would look at Miss Hancock. She was like, "You're in trouble. Get out of my class." All you have to do is just stare at her. She has to stare at you, and she was like, "Get out. Get out of my class."
I was a living fucking nightmare in that class.
Like the fucking mob looked at the boss wrong, he's just like, out.
Get the hell out of my building. Okay, so, alright, to talk about what Mikey was talking about. Computer time! Oh my god. Dude, we would fight to the death over computer time. Just like similar to the Kit Kats. If we did good in the class or we did good on an assignment, whatever, we'd get like 30 minutes of time on the computer to play games. And we all rushed to the computers when she said that. It's computer time, go. We all fucking killed each other over it.
Usain bolted our ass over to the computer desk.
Yes, and all we did was play Bloons Tower Defense.
No, not only that, you guys would fucking run to the desk, knock over chairs, tables,
We'd
shit.
Destroy her room just to get to the damn tables.
Turns into a war zone. Just try to get to like a. It's like you're trying to get to a point. You're trying to run and just kill everything in your way to get to the computer.
And it was worth it.
I said it was like, just fucking run.
Just fucking run. And we all played Bloons Tower Defense, and I never made it to level 78. I know that.
That was a. We would have you died on level
78 was the running gag. Like, I would always die on that level, and if I made it past that level, I was built different that day.
I think I was actually you were.
Never did.
Whenever you died on it, I would always.
Yeah. It was like sacred. It was like sacred ancient time. Like, we needed that time because it was just none like it. I didn't get anything else like that. And hell, that was before Chromebooks were a thing, so we couldn't do anything on the Chromebook because we didn't have Chromebooks.
Well, now everything's blocked on the Chromebook. Good luck trying to do anything.
Yeah, and Flash games are kind of out of the realm of life anyway.
Yeah,
They're still there, but just nobody plays them anymore because everything's just like free or better versions or died out.
It was good times. It was hella good times. Okay.
hell of a.
So here's another thing that we did in middle school. And when I was talking to Austin on his podcast episode, we talked about the Freestyle Friday. And that was the greatest thing that was ever brought up on this podcast. And I'm so happy because I would have never remembered if he didn't.
You never remembered Freestyle Friday where people would just go up and sing and just attract everyone's attention?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, practically what it was.
Practically, I embarrassed myself.
I don't remember what you did.
I know Mikey did some stuff up there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where has been keeping?
And you were like heavily in the.
Oh.
And you were heavily in the. And you were heavily in the rap at one point, so you were like going up there and rapping.
Yeah, that made me somehow.
You pulled. You pulled.
I mean, I guess I did, but that's one moment of my life I do not want to remember is Freestyle Friday. I've been trying to forget that for the past 9 years now.
Jesus,
Now I can't forget it. Anyone who I have on in the future that I knew from middle school, I'm gonna tell them about Freestyle Friday.
Oh god,
it's gonna be a transition. It's gonna be not transition, a tradition each and every time that I have somebody like that on the pod. So
good god.
Shout out to Austin, thank you for giving me that great memory. So yeah, I did the Harlem Shake, and I got the whole cafeteria doing it one time for Freestyle Friday. Do you remember that?
I vaguely have a memory.
You vaguely have a memory of it?
I vaguely remember someone doing the Harlem Shake, and I also got
that was John. You did it, John. Or you're the one that executed it. They put a phone up to the microphone, or they did something, and some person just got up, and then everyone started standing up and dancing, including me.
That was my proudest
But I was
moment.
there. Yeah, I was there at that moment.
I'm 20 years old, and that's my proudest moment in my life, getting my whole cafeteria to do the Harlem Shake.
I don't know how they agreed to that. They didn't care, probably.
Well, because it was the shit back then. Everyone did it.
They're probably like, have any? Oh, okay, cool.
And it was popular. Like, everyone did it.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Here's another thing that I remember from Miss Hancock's class that I just thought of. The infamous Yeti picture. The big old Christmas tree Bigfoot picture that we put up on what was that chat site that we used in middle school?
Edmodo.
Edmodo, that's the one.
Throw it up in Edmodo, just make memes about it, and just.
Do we have that picture?
I had it, yeah.
I hope we have that picture. Eric,
Just Google on the internet. It's on the internet. Just Google Christmas Bigfoot.
It's Bigfoot.
oh my god, I gotta
Christmas
see.
Bigfoot.
I gotta see. Sorry, guys. Oh my god.
Gonna make your wallpaper, John.
There it is. There it is, right there. I gotta share it with y'all, cause man, oh man. I'm. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh,
Now that I think about,
there it is.
that, racist. I don't think we would have even known as 7th graders. We were too stupid.
Yeah, look how fucking dopey he looks. Why did we think that was funny?
I don't know. It's just a Bigfoot Santa Claus hat.
Oh my god, that's too good. Okay, let me stop now. Okay, back to the program. So, what else do we talk about, guys? Do you have anything you can remember, or I might segue into my next annual question that I ask everybody every week. So, but yeah, guys, have anything else to add?
School class was boring. I mean, it wasn't much I saw, really. Just maybe one I encountered. That was it.
Anything on your end, Mikey?
The paper in the disk drive.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Jesus.
We're gonna get to that, but before we get to that, I want to ask y'all something. So I ask my podcast guests this every week. Eric, I'll start with you. What's your favorite memory of myself?
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
No.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick something. Everyone else did.
Time that played Minecraft together so much. Do you know the amount of times you and I played Minecraft?
When we played that mini games map.
Not only that, we did so much more than that. Because of Call of Duty. What?
We don't even need to get into that. All right, Mikey. What's your? I got my ass kicked in BO3. What's your favorite memory of me, man?
Might have been your birthday party tag. That was a lot of fun.
A laser tag?
Yeah. Do you remember the? Fuck. I think it was called Laser Quest, and I forget where it was, but
We branded that so many times. It's
That
near like
was the
Milton Turnpike.
landing spot for your birthday party, bro. They closed that down.
Forever? No, they didn't. I think they opened it back up as another place.
Well, yeah, they did, but they got rid of Laser Quest, though.
Well, I know the OG. Yeah, they got rid of it because they just went out of business. But they baited a different one now.
Fuck.
it's still the same like laser tag spiel, but it's just under.
I know. Yeah, it's called Laser Quest. But it's just new shit. Is all it is, really.
That's better than.
I'm just looking at it now.
Better than nothing.
It's all just like new. It's all just like new shit. Is what it is.
I went there with a friend recently. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, if you haven't had
there.
alive,
Yeah, Laser Quest was the destination. It really was.
Yeah,
it's
That
like
or do y'all
the
remember?
childhood place to go.
Do y'all remember Inflation Nation?
I do
Was that
remember.
in Short Pump?
No, that was Pump It Up.
I remember
Nation.
Inflation Nation.
I don't remember.
That was another destination for a birthday party.
Oh, yo, they closed.
Did?
Yeah,
We're
they
good.
closed too. They closed.
They went out of their own business.
Fuck.
Well, the thing
I
is,
don't remember.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
I don't
Which
think
work.
inflation parks are kind of in the hot business right now.
But
I went where it was a skate. It was like an ice skate park area, but it had laser tag and an arcade. And the laser tag there was like a little more beefed up than Laser Quest.
I don't really know.
That's what I did one year. It was like 2012. I thought that was fun. It's like all the way up in up north.
Yep. Speaking of inflation, I don't remember that shit from middle school at all, but I do remember it from school. That's where a lot of birthday parties were held because I grew up in the Hull Street area during elementary school, and there was another place. There was a roller skate arena. I forget what it's called now, but I also went there a lot.
Yeah, I remember that place, but I can't remember the name of it.
No, I can't either.
I had fucking Kingpin Lane right near my neighborhood. I don't know if y'all ever went to Kingpin Lane, but I know I did.
I did not. I forget what the name of it is, but there's another bowling alley on Hall Street that I go to.
Bowl of America?
Uptown.
I think that might be it. Yeah.
Bowl of America. I used to go to that one a lot.
People go to the damn what's that big one where you live, Eric?
Big one? You mean Uptown Alley?
Yeah, that's the one, Uptown.
I don't live down there anymore, but that's south. That's like a double floor bowling alley, which one of them's I know is like 21 up and only.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes, Kwame would always invite for his birthday party or whatever sort of party. He'd always invite us to the movie theater, and I would watch the next latest Marvel movie or whatever. That was fun too, going to the movie theater.
Go to Regal.
Yes, going to Regal and just watching a movie.
I haven't been to the movie theater since Sonic the Hedgehog.
Because the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that came out recently, that was actually a pretty good movie.
I never saw it. I just didn't see it.
The last
I came in expecting a hilariously bad movie, and instead what I got was the cinema.
It was pretty good. The last movie I went to was Spider-Man No Way Home, which was absolutely incredible.
Gotta see Batman, man.
I've thought about seeing Batman, but when do I have the fucking time?
Gotta see Batman. It's pretty good. It's a good reboot.
But, it's the fifth one.
So, it's Batman.
How many times they rebooted Iron Man?
Fucking, I don't know.
None! They don't need
Batman's more
to.
popular.
Well, technically they have. Technically they have if you want to count all the animation stuff and all that. But I don't know if you count that. MCU-wise, they haven't rebooted Iron Man.
No, they're probably not. I mean, they stopped up to the Avengers Endgame.
Endgame's my favorite movie of all time.
That was a great movie. I liked all the Avengers, all of them. They were great.
It was actually the cinematic art.
Funny enough, I actually stopped watching MCU movies when Infinity War came out.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, it was America Civil War that was the last one I didn't see.
You gotta watch Endgame, Mikey.
I gotta watch Infinity War.
That too. You gotta watch Infinity War. Sleeping on Infinity War because that movie's great too.
That's a good one, yeah.
That some people say it's better than Endgame, which I don't know about necessarily.
I've been too busy getting high and watching Phineas and Ferb with a friend to watch any MCU movies.
Phineas and Ferb high.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a combo right there.
Yeah, it was okay. I was with her, and I just had a quarter of a joint, and it was like the clip show episode that was also Phineas's birthday, and it got to the part where these three dudes where these blue dudes in a rowboat come up, and they're like, "We are the Badinkadinks," and I was fucking gone. I was like, "What?"
The Badinkadinks. What the fuck? Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Candace tried to make a meatloaf or a lamb cobbler or some shit, and they used a JPEG for it. But I was high, so I couldn't quite tell. So I've been like, dude, am I baked or is that a JPEG?
What did you just do, Josh?
I burped into the mic.
God.
About that.
Mikey burp.
Oh, jeez, also I farted.
You can't burp.
I don't have anything in me at the moment.
Stop. Holy shit. We gotta have some level of professionalism in this podcast.
Fuck professionalism, no.
Okay.
Professionalism from 8 to 5.
We're gonna bring up an old thing that Mikey brought up earlier about the paper and the computers. Holy fuck! We've been talking about Laser Quest and MCU. Now it's time to move on to the computer stuff. So,
Computer stuff.
we're in 7th grade. I don't know why we thought this was so funny. I don't know who started it. I don't know. We decide to... Hold on. Excuse me, everybody. So we decided to tear paper like this size, and just fucking put it in the disk drive of our computers, and it would make like a... And we thought that shit was the funniest thing ever because we kept doing it over and over again, and we eventually broke the shit. Now, Miss Hancock...
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
Miss Hancock was like Thanos. She snapped her
She
fingers.
snapped her fingers like, fuck out my class.
And some of us got ISD and some of us didn't. Some of us deserved to get it, some of us didn't.
Whoever
And
didn't get ISD, fuck you.
Mikey's one of them who needed to get in there with us, but he escaped.
I did. I know.
You lucky fucking bastard. Got caught and I got bitched at by the dude like, like
Oh my god. That
shit.
ISD teacher was fat as fuck.
It's probably eats McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Christ.
But the funniest thing that came out of that was, the room to ISD was on the way to Miss Hancock. So, coming back from lunch, I decided it would be the funniest idea if I could get as close to the ISD room as I possibly could, cut my hands out, and yell, "Lick a penis!" and bolt away from the room.
Still didn't get in trouble for that. But I remember Eric, Daniel, and Kwame.
Well, no, Kwame.
I got in trouble.
It was me, Daniel, Eric, and then Rebecca, I think.
I had it for like 2 days, just sitting there, just like stare at the wall, and that's all you could do. You couldn't do anything, just stare at the wall like a prisoner.
And then when you move this fraction of your body.
Excuse me.
I also remember, while it was just Kwame, me, and Brandon wanted to play Happy Wheels, but I think someone went playing Happy Wheels, and they're like, "Nah, no more gory games." And Kwame and I thought it would be the funniest shit ever if whenever we saw Brandon play, we were like, we snitched on him. I don't know why we were snitching. I'm not proud of that anymore, but we were like, "Miss Hancock, he's playing."
Snitches get stitches and end up in fucking ditches. So anyway, we were in ISD. Me, Eric, Rebecca, whoever else was in there. We move a fraction of our body. You hear this? Hey! Knock that shit up! Tear it around! From this fat
Literally just look back at him. He just
motherfucker.
stares directly in my eyes. He's like, "Turn around." It was like she wanted to say, "Turn around, you motherfucker," but he couldn't say that because obviously it's school. I know he definitely wanted to say that a couple times.
It was like prison.
Just
It was
curse
like
you out.
prison. We couldn't do
practically
anything.
was
We
in
literally
prison. You
had to
couldn't do
stare at a
anything.
wall.
I know, or stare at a chalkboard, where the fuck it was.
ISD was solitary.
Yes, solitary confinement. Mikey, did you ever end up in ISD?
I did. But on several occasions in middle school and in high school. And there was one time where I just straight up didn't show up, and nobody ever noticed.
Bullshit.
Well, actually, no, that was a regular detention, but I never showed up for it, and nobody ever noticed. So I never said anything.
Remember, I got detention in high school. So stupid.
I know I got fucking ISD at North Myrtle. Only once, though. Over something that happened in the damn cafeteria. That one wasn't nearly as bad as the one in Middle High. That one was awful.
Yeah, ISD in high school was nothing compared to ISD in middle school.
So how did you get ISD in high school?
How did I get ISD in high school?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember. It might have just been goofing off in class, cheating on a test, some bullshit like that. But I
never got
remember.
detention just for being late. I mean, for real. I was like 5 minutes late every like time or something. The teacher just said, "All right, detention." Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Absolutely great.
I got ISD. I don't really remember how I got them all. What I remember more vividly was how I got suspended twice.
How the fuck did you get suspended? I didn't even know this.
Suspended twice? I never got suspended. Suspended's like a free vacation.
It is.
This was in high school. I step into. I step in and I did it. I tried to take the fucking bullet for it. They're like, nah, we're gonna suspend. And the second was just fighting, just regular fighting.
Who'd you fight, man? What's all these
Who did-
fights about?
Fucking it. Fuck no. Funny thing is, I don't remember. I remember his face. I remember his face, what he looked like, but I don't remember why I fought him or who it was.
Ah, that's it. Interesting. So this podcast has just been filled with a bunch of fucking burps and yawns. So that's everybody give their appreciation to Eric for providing such great commentary throughout this podcast. Now he's eating
Welcome.
Cheez-Its, being unprofessional as fuck. Okay. Let's segue for a minute. So, this is another question that I ask all of my guests, so I'm going to ask you guys the same thing. Since Eric's chomping down Cheez-Its, I'll ask Mikey first. What kind of music do you fuck with, man?
What music do I fuck with now?
Yeah, what music do you fuck with now? Or even back in the day, if you want to bring that up.
Back in the day, it was hip hop. I didn't really stick to a specific artist. It was just it was hot in 2011 for some reason. But nowadays, it's metal. Nowadays, I bump to a lot of 3 Days Grace. Well, 3 Days Grace isn't really metal, but I bump to a lot of Slipknot, OTEP, Behemoth, people like that.
Eric, what about you?
I used to listen to rap back in the day. Not much anymore.
He used to listen to rap. Do you guys look at him and think he listens to rap?
I look at him and I think he listens to 80s music.
No, I was a 14-year-old white boy.
So, growing up, like in middle school, I fucked with rap and pop. But now that I'm older, and now that I'm more seasoned in music, I fuck with classic rock and I fuck with alternative rock or punk rock, aka Green Day. That's my favorite band. Sue me. But that's just my favorite band.
Like 3 Day, if you like Green Day, you should check out 3 Days Grace.
Is it about the same?
It's very similar music, yeah, but it's a little darker.
Okay. I'm fine with a little dark. Eric's lips look orange in this freaking camera. Like, am I the only one that sees that? Anyway, we're segueing so hardcore. Okay, so we haven't mentioned a lot of Kwame and Daniel. They're the other two members of this group. So I'm gonna ask each of you this question. Again, I'll start with Eric. Who's your favorite member of the five and why?
John, because you're just fucking getting in trouble so much. You do the dumbest shit in school.
And that's your reason? Not even because, he's a stand-up guy. He's pretty cool. No. Just because I got in trouble a lot.
It's funny.
I'm sure it was to you. It wasn't to me. I wasn't having fun with it. All right, Mikey, what about you, man?
It's not so much particular features, but the essence that we all brought to the table. The combination of all of our traits melting into one group that was the five. That was my favorite.
The five couldn't be the five without one of us.
Yeah.
Man, we all just brought our own little thing, and I agree with that. I don't really have a favorite. Eric's an asshole. He picked the favorite.
What? Oh.
Fucking
damn.
Christ! I must have so many edits. No, I'm just joking. We're gonna leave them in there. I don't have the time.
I gotta keep some of those in. I know you are better.
Listen, when I had Jack on, he was fucking going crazy with the cursing and everything. Everyone has a gimmick, right? And freaking Linwood and I just talked about penises a lot. Fucking me and my ex-girlfriend Reagan, we talked about relationships, right? And then we talked about the other week I had Dejan on. Talked about fucking Legos and Elden Ring.
Dude.
And now we're
Legos
fucking
are the best.
And now in episode 5, we're just fucking burping the whole time.
Dude, that's we titled that episode 5 burping.
I'm not calling it that.
Should.
Absolutely
The burping.
not.
God damn it, Eric.
He's not coming back. This is his one time. He's not coming back on. That's it. Holy Christ.
I'm doing a constant now.
Okay, anyway. Back to Miss Hancock. Huh?
I was doing my Eric impression. Oh, this is my favorite podcast. Quality.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, back to... Fucking Christ. Stop! Stop! Okay, anyway, back to Miss Hancock. Oh my god.
Guess what?
Fuck. Okay, back to Miss Hancock's class. So Miss Hancock had a teacher's assistant that would show up every once in a while. Her name was Miss Reese. And if we misbehaved, she'd give us 30 seconds after the bell. And those 30 seconds, yes, and those 30 seconds felt like a fucking eternity.
When you're fucking in middle school and you're at work, shit, 30 seconds feels like the goddamn universe.
And here's something I still don't understand that everybody's already talked about, but like, I hate when teachers go, "The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do." Then, bitch, what the fuck's the point of the bell?
What's the bell for?
Exactly. Doesn't make no
For
fucking
other classes.
sense. I had so many of those teachers.
Oh, we just spend it now on equipment we need because you dismiss me?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The bells shouldn't be there then if the teachers dismiss us. Bro.
Fucking excellent use of your colors. Put in a bell when the teachers just hold you anyway.
Yeah. It's dumb.
I had a teacher.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look this over in editing, and I'm gonna do like at the end of the video, I'm gonna do like a tally marker of how many times this bitch has burped in this podcast.
Just a burp counter at the bottom.
Burp counter at the bottom. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do that. It's ridiculous how much this man burps. Okay, anyway, I did not expect that coming on this podcast. By the way, I just didn't expect it.
Okay.
Sorry, a lot of fucking protein and shit. Burping it out.
Let Mikey talk, man.
Okay, so we do something similar to that in high school. I had to take like the biggest of shits was what I had to take. So I ripped up my hand like, yo, I gotta go to can I go to the bathroom? And they're just like, I don't know, can you?
Oh my god. I had so many of those too.
When they don't let you go to the bathroom, we have to like take a raging shit or piss.
I don't know, can you? Bitch! I'm asking nicely.
I wanted to look this in the motherfucking eye. I'm gonna take your desk if you don't let me go now.
I'm gonna take a shit on your desk. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So, how about we transition into another great story that I have. And I think everybody would maybe remember this. We were in the
God damn. Any more?
Ah! Okay, anyway, so
I heard you screaming a sound.
okay, we're in Miss Hancock's class, and we used to talk so fucking dumb. Like, we just talked like we were talking cavemen language. So, like, with sometimes
we were some pretty retarded cavemen.
When we said Miss Hancock, we would say Miss Hancock. When we said computer time, I remember you, Mikey, used to fucking make a song out of it. You're like, computer time, something like that. I can't fucking remember. We just talked like we were Neanderthals.
Inside. It was like inside. How I always looked at it.
It was an inside joke between the five of us, but we just talked like we were dumb.
Yeah, I remember specifically Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. That's right. Coca-Cola.
Ooh, I also remember on Edmodo. When I wanted to do is I would take all the inside jokes and like caveman nonsense that we all talked with, and I would put it into one post and make a story out of it.
Man, Edmodo was so cool. Edmodo was like, it was the shit. If you had a bunch of buddies like we did in the chat, make hell out of it.
I mean, is it still copyright issues with like Facebook or some shit?
Edmodo's kind of like it's kind of like an off-brand Facebook. I don't know if it still works. I don't know if it's still a thing anymore. Is it still a thing?
Still a thing. It's just everyone's just over to Google Classroom and Canvas.
Google Classroom's boring.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking lame.
It's Google Classroom and Edmodo is still alive.
It's still out there.
It's still out there. Might have like made it like not crazy as Facebook now. It's more like it's not really like Facebook anymore. It doesn't look like Facebook. It's more like a chat room, really. I guess.
It's actually just crazy, man.
I think it just did some changes, yeah.
They had a golden opportunity to come back during like the whole pandemic thing, and they just chose not to.
Now,
literally, old Edmodo just looks like Facebook.
Now it's
like some different kind of application. Not Zoom, it's just some different like app.
We're gonna have a total of burp counters in this video. I'm telling you, I'm going to.
I'm the only one who hasn't done.
You got to burp, man. We have like 20 minutes for you to burp.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything in my system. All I had for lunch today was Trisky.
Well, fuck, that makes sense.
Dude, I had Taco Bell. She was so good.
You lucky bastard. Okay, so alright, let's talk about video games, because all three of us love our video games. That's something we could talk about for a little bit, and I figure kind of blends in everything. So, Eric, when did you start playing video games, man?
Honestly, I started playing the GameCube. It was like a while ago. I don't know what year it was, but it's the GameCube.
GameCube. Okay.
Dude, fuck yeah, the GameCube was sweet. You know how awesome that thing was?
I mean, I never owned one, but I know it was shit.
And I got Nintendo Wii, and you can play now GameCube on the Wii, so game's obsolete.
Mikey, when did you start, man?
Well, no, because the GameCube has the Game Boy player. When did I start playing video games?
Yes.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
When did you start playing video games?
I technically started with 2 consoles because my dad had a computer and he installed a bunch of. I don't know if he pirated it. I'm not sure, but he installed a bunch of Sega Genesis games on there. So technically, I started with the Genesis, but after that, first physical console was the GameCube, which I still have actually.
I saw mine somewhere, or my brother stole it from me. I don't know.
You're not slick, Eric. I saw you burp.
God damn, Eric.
He burped on mute. I saw him do this. Fucking idiot. Okay, anyway, so...
I do want I want a Nintendo Wii again, because I want to play Wii Sports.
So when I started, my grandmother got my dad an N64. And when I was like 6 years old, I started playing the shit out of that N64. And I fell in love with my favorite game of all time, which still is my favorite game of all time, Super Mario 64.
Hell yeah.
It's a fucking great game. There's
I
nobody.
played it a little bit.
There's nobody that can tell me otherwise.
Mario 64 just broke.
I had the remake on the DL. That's what I played.
I remember.
I've got both, in a collection of, and I figured out how to do the BLJ, the backwards long jump. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
God, the backwards long jump on.
Eric, what's your favorite game of all time, man? I know we're not gonna have the same game.
Honestly, it's got to be Minecraft. It's just I played the absolute shit out of Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know how many hours I literally have on Minecraft combined with Xbox, PC, and mobile? A lot.
What about you, Mikey?
Oh my god, I've got multiple. Most of them are from Nintendo, but
Yeah, I grew up Nintendo.
I had to take a. It might be Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports was.
Wii Sports?
That's a certifiable classic. It is. So let's
Such a
segue
good
into
game.
Minecraft. Why don't we? Because we have a lot to talk about with that game. And I
Oh,
told,
gosh.
But
Yeah.
what?
I talked to Linwood about it in the first podcast episode. I used to have all these worlds, and everybody that would go into my world would at least every person that entered my world would put a penis in my world.
So many fucking wieners in your world.
Let's talk about
A lot of
Funland
black ones,
2,
too.
Mikey, with the Brandon coaster.
The Brandy Coaster. We made a femboy before femboys were even a thing. We were so ahead of our time.
We sure fucking did. So we made this roller coaster in there with Brandon. He was in our class. He's got 2-piece. We built him up with a 2-piece bra swimsuit with a fucking pair of glasses. And then what happened was you would ride through his cock. He would go,
What?
oh yeah, you would ride under his cock, and then you'd go all the way around to past his head, and that'd be the ride.
Jesus Christ.
This is middle school, man. Like, we didn't know any better. We just thought it was funny. I might do a world tour on. I might do a world tour on my channel at some point if I can somehow get it transferred over to my PC. The world. I don't know
There's
if
tools to
that'll
do it. Just, I don't know how. I haven't done it in like a while.
Another memory.
Possible.
happen. What?
Another memory I have of Funland is you, me, and Kwame. And Kwame was building like a. He worked very hard on it, poured his heart and fucking soul into it. And then he used the bathroom. And what my mischievous ass did was I put a giant cock on it, 2 bulging tits, and then hid inside the penis while he wasn't looking.
I remember. I remember.
He came.
Creeper. Oh, sorry. You can finish.
He came back and.
I'm sure he was, man. Kwame was dedicated to his craft in that world. Do you remember?
Giant dick ruined it.
Do you remember World Creeper?
I do not. I don't. I went there.
World Creeper was like my child. I was so proud of that world. And I think you had to have been a part of it. I don't know, maybe you didn't. But I had a bunch of people build their houses and everything. And I loved it. I loved it. And what the fuck happened? I step out in the same situation that Kwame did. But it wasn't something as simple as a cock. Those motherfuckers,
annihilation.
Lee and Kwame, I lost a lot of my respect for them too, still to this day. Because they fucking griefed my world. By the time I came back, my world was destroyed. And I actually was depressed for a few weeks. That was brutal.
And you saved it?
No. I deleted it. I don't know why I deleted it.
Why didn't you just exit without saving?
I didn't want to look at it. I was so upset with it. I didn't want to look at it. So I deleted
I
it.
would have exited without saving. All my shit would have been allowed there.
And that's my biggest mistake of my fucking life. I really wish I didn't delete that world. Because I would have been able to rebuild it, but I just didn't. I was so grieved over the fact that my fucking world was destroyed.
I think even as a middle schooler, I knew grieve other people.
Grieving is just the worst thing you can do.
I didn't destroy. I did on top of it.
Rest in peace to World Creeper, man. I might put that in the thumbnail somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, but.
Oh my god. Okay. So, back to Miss Hancock's class, because everything goes back to Miss Hancock's class. How did you guys think she taught us? Do you think she was a good teacher, or do you think she was mid, but we just remember her?
Excellent teacher.
She was a good teacher. She just taught math.
Excellent teacher. Horrible kids.
I feel like she has PTSD from us. Like, I just don't feel like she can forget our class.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can.
I really don't think so. There's just no way. I don't think she experienced any class like ours.
We were the rambunctious fuckers I think that woman had ever seen.
I felt so bad. I feel so bad now. Because we just didn't know how to act. Mikey, I remember you always had a fucking bag of Doritos on strap, bro.
I did.
Mikey always had the fucking Doritos. The
Fucking
Doritos in his backpack.
Yes, he needed them. Christ. Doritos are great. I miss Doritos ever since I've been on this fucking diet.
Still eat Doritos.
I can't eat Doritos. Those are fucking high on carbs.
I need carbs.
But good for you. I don't need them. That's why I'm the way I am.
I'm still a skinny.
Yeah, I feel so fucking jealous for people who can eat whatever the fuck they want and stay skinny. It's so bullshit.
I can't. I don't know how. My metabolism must be.
I don't know how I ate a burrito, nacho fries, and another 2 burritos and nacho fries today from Taco Bell, and 2 cups of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And I feel fine.
Yeah. Okay, not even I do that much, but I'm 20.
So much food.
I'm 21 years old. 21 years old, man. I only weigh 104. That's like
how much?
140.
Yeah,
how much I weigh now?
I weigh 244 pounds.
God damn.
I got that.
100 pounds more than me, dude.
Hell, I started this diet at 262. I had to fit mine in. Oh my god. Christ almighty. So brutal. Oh my god. Anyway, so what are you guys doing now? Eric, what are you doing now?
Just sitting here.
No, man, what are your plans for the future?
Get a life. A loser, I don't know.
That is the most boring fucking answer you could ever conceive. Come up with something legit.
Get a fucking house. I'm in my grandma's house. The housing market just sucks right now.
Oh, it does. It does. Mikey, what about you,
Yes.
man?
What am I doing right now? Let's see.
And what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I'm a car mechanic car dealership. Yeah. God damn it, Eric!
Try to fly.
Good God!
You know what I'm gonna do one time? I'll let you get back to your story, Mikey, in a minute. You know what I'm gonna do one time? I'm gonna have a podcast with you. I'm gonna plan on doing you guys separately at some point, right? I'm gonna have a podcast with him, and the minute he starts burping, the video ends. As soon as he starts burping, the video ends. That's just how it's gonna work. Okay,
30
seconds short podcast. I'll tell you that.
Continue your story.
Okay, so I'm a car mechanic at a dealership at the moment. I don't really know if I want to do anything. I mean, it might be nice to be at a performance shop instead, where I'd be modifying cars instead of fixing them. But right now, I've been doing that. I've been going to a lot of car meets and road at the moment. Every month or so, me and a bunch of other buddies will all go into the Blue Ridge Mountains and have fun.
Yeah, Mike loves his cars.
That's pretty much what I'm doing now.
Well, good on you, man.
In the future, I mean, I don't really have a specific set of plans, but I do got a few ideas. And I don't really know if I want to stay in Richmond or go somewhere else. I don't know what I want to do.
You should come down to South Carolina, man.
I mean, might be nice. Y'all got the dealerships down there?
We got some dealerships.
Y'all got probably a lot, I bet.
I got a few in my area.
No, censor Mazda out. I don't want them hearing this bullshit.
No, they got some good stuff over here, man. And plus, we'd be able to hang out more.
Oh yeah, but then I'd be away from Kwame, Daniel, and Eric.
Man, fuck Eric.
Excuse me?
I never talked about me moving, man. So I moved in late 2017, and I left everybody behind. I felt so bad about it. I did. Because, like, I built my life up there. And, like...
Yeah.
Moving here, I mean, over time, it's been best for me. Like, I achieved a lot here, and I'm still doing that. But, you know, I still miss the good old days, and I still wish. I mean, I make my trips to Virginia, and I want to come back soon, and I definitely want to have you guys around for sure.
You need to all go to King's Dominion.
That's been something you have talked about. It's going to King's Dominion.
Ugh.
I remember when me and fucking Eric went. He made me ride Intimidator.
So many fucking times. Yeah, you were scared as shit. The ride is awesome.
I shat myself.
What about the Flight of Fear? You ride that?
That was brutal. That
Flight
thing
of Fear?
took me for
Not even
a
that
trip.
ride? What about the Flight of Fear?
I didn't ride the Flight of Fear.
You know what that ride is, right?
Yeah, but I now that I'm comfortable, because I went with Jack in Disney World, I rode the
Oh shit.
Next time he burps, I'm ending the podcast. Oh. Okay. So I remember riding Rock and Roll Express at Disney World, and so I'm more comfortable at riding Flight of Fear now if I had the chance.
You rode the what again?
Rock and Roll Express, which is basically the same concept. Mikey, what's your favorite ride at King's Dominion?
Favorite ride at King's Dominion? I'd be the Intimidator. I love the fast, harsh ones. Well, I mean that's kind of obvious.
Dude, that ride is just so fast.
Eric, what's your favorite ride at King's Dominion?
Honestly, I'm sad it's gone, but it was a volcano.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They tore that thing down. It's gone completely now. It's just they took down the set. Well, no, they took down the track and then the entire volcano. So now it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Good.
I remember
Dude,
I went
that thing
there.
was awesome. I love that ride.
I remember I went there recently, and I saw they had taken it down. Like, why did they do that? Because I hadn't been to Dominion since I was a child.
They took it down because it was too hard to maintain, and they didn't want to pay for the cost, and they just decided to just discontinue the ride and just tear it down.
Well, I mean, there was more money to be made in tearing it down, wasn't there?
I don't know. The ride's been in service so like 20, 30 years. I don't know how long, and they just decided to give up and tear it down.
I guess they made their money
Shut up,
off.
John. You should have rode during that
I
ride.
fucking love the Avalanche.
The Avalanche is a piece of garbage.
The Avalanche is underrated as fuck.
That ride is a piece of garbage.
It's actually just not. Not just
actually
because it
best
has
too.
because it doesn't do 50 flips and loops and corkscrews. No ride
That's
needs to
literally
have all
the-
that
that's-
to make it great.
That's a Dominator.
Fuck the Dominator. Anyway,
Dude, Dominator's so good. It's like the first ride we'd ride and the last ride we'd ride. No, John, you gotta ride the drop tower.
I don't
You're not gonna ride
think,
the drop tower, dude. I've had to ride that ride so much. It was fun.
do
but
y'all
just, like, I was
not
scared at first.
understand that I have a fear of heights?
That ride actually will make you shit your pants because they trick you like 10, 9, 8, 7, and they just drop you.
Bullshit.
That's how they're gonna make like your heart stop and make you shit your pants. That ride.
Oh my god. All right. Do we have any closing thoughts, Eric? Do you have any closing thoughts?
Closing thought.
Really?
Closing thoughts. You don't have anything you want to say?
It smelled bad.
I'm sorry, what?
He was a waste of a guest. He was actually just a waste of a guest. Me and Mikey could have done this. You're a waste of a guest. You're actually just a sit in space.
Sorry, dude. I've been holding a shit for like 2 hours.
Why did you?
I took a shit before we started this, so I was prepared.
I didn't want to. I need to take a fat shit.
Mikey, when was the last time you took a shit, man?
Last time I took a shit, I was at work.
One of the times where shit was like
we're
last
back
night.
in middle school, guys. We're back in middle
Hell
school.
yeah.
Talking about the last times we took a shit.
I literally take a shit like right when I get home from school and like one later at night.
You have any closing thoughts, Mikey?
No. When was the last time we took a sheet?
A sheet. Yeah. Here's what I have to say, man. None of
They can
this.
They could never nab us for using the word sheet, could they?
No.
Oh.
Mr. Hill.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That guy.
Mr. Hill.
Shout out to that guy. I hope he accomplished his dream.
He accomplished.
I hope the best damn truck driver that anyone could be.
Truck driver. Here's what I'm gonna say,
Jesus.
though. Here's what I'm gonna say. It sucks that we don't have Kwame and Daniel on tonight. We needed all of them, but if y'all watching this, y'all know that you're a big part of this, and y'all were integral to the Five's success, and we appreciate y'all for being a part of this, even if you aren't here to talk about it. And I appreciate you two for coming on, and
Of course, yeah.
even though you fucking burped through 50% of it, but
Probably about like 17 times. I don't know.
Christ, I'm gonna do a burp counter at the end, so we'll know
Good
how
luck
many
editing
times
that.
all three of us have burped. Mikey didn't burp once, so but we'll have a burp counter. You have to have a burp counter. You should be able to hold shit in for a little bit.
Dude, I can hold my shit and burps and no one's in. I had two cups of coffee and then pre-workout, which was making me all drowsy and crashy. Took a shit from all the protein I ate. And then burping just all the water I drank.
I'm not fucking shit, man. You get the coffee. Do that.
Eric, burp one more time.
No, I don't know.
Burp one more time for the end of this podcast. Yeah. Now you can't burp, but you've burped every other time before. There it is. All right, man. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming on, and I hope to have y'all on soon, man. It was a good talk. All right. Deuces, y'all.
Peace.